Hello everybody and welcome back to a No Man's Sky video with me, Caster, and in this one we're going to go through how to max out your Starship and Multitool storage using the common way to find the storage augmentation for the Starship and the Multitool expansion slot for the Multitool, and then we're going to go through a little cheeky way of how to get it all for free, which is a nice way. And no, it does not include glitches, but there's lots of glitching videos out there. Go and find those if you want the glitching stuff. It's just not something I'm going to put on my video just because there's so much of it out there already. So I just thought I'd go through these a couple of ways of finding things. First of all, starting with the Starship. Now, the storage augmentations can be put into your Starship via a couple of routes. The first one we're going to look at is through the payment of units. So in our space station here, if we head to the very back on the left hand side as you're looking at the screen, you'll find the Starship outfitting, and we can purchase improvements and we can salvage Starships, and we have our options there down in the bottom right. And if we want to upgrade our Starship, we go here. I can purchase a storage slot for 124.5 million units. Okay, so it's a lot of money, or a lot of units, to actually go ahead and try to purchase all of your slots within the Starship in terms of storage or technology slots, you know, cargo it's called now, and technology. So it's a lot of money. So really I don't want to go down that route. The other route is actually buying a Starship. Now, I'm in a 3-star system and there is a B class fighter there. C class is the worst Starship in terms of type, S class being the best. So it's C, B, A and S, and you're more likely to get a storage augmentation for your Starship from an S class ship. You're much less likely to get it from an C class, sorry. So what I'll do is I'll wait for a decent Starship to come in, and I will purchase it. So I have an A class solar ship here that's come into my system. That is quite a nice ship actually. I like the colouring, quite nice. Right, oh, wrong button. Let's speak to Mr. Workgek here. And I just want to have a look at his Starship. So I'm going to make an offer on the Lifeform Starship. It is an A class. We'll negotiate price here. And we can buy this for 14.25 million. So I'll purchase that for 14.25 million. Then I'll go back to the Starship outfitting. And I will scrap the Starship. Boom. And then, so what we'll do is we'll begin the salvage analysis here. We can scrap it for 6.1 million units. So we're losing quite a few units there, aren't we? We're losing about 8 million units, but it's certainly less than 124.5 million units. But we can also extract the customization module if we want to build our own solar Starship. I don't want to do that in this one. I want to claim the scrap. There we go. And that will give us the spools, etc. in our inventory. And has that one given me an augmentation? No, it has not. So that was an A class that did not. Oh no, it has. Look, it gave me one. It gave me one. I had one already. So it has given me, I believe, a outfitted storage augmentation. So I can sell all of those parts in the Galactic Trade Terminal for getting the money back. And then to fit my storage augmentations, I actually need to go to the Starship outfitting here. And I can go back into my upgrade Starship, and I can now apply my augmentation option down there on the bottom right hand side, and I can either go for tech or I can go for cargo. Now I can switch from tech and cargo by pressing the directional left and right buttons on my D-pad. I can press left or right, doesn't really matter, either one. I'm going to go for technology because I'm running out of room in my tech, and I have a lot of stuff in my storage that I can probably move on, or you know, I can actually open up and get more Trinitum with those, for example, etc. So I'm going to go for 2 of the technology sizes there, and that is upgraded my Starship tech. I got 2 spots there. Very nice. So that's one way of doing it, and it's much easier than having to try and get hundreds of millions of units, because you can imagine how many units it will take to unlock each cargo slot, given the fact that there are about 120 cargo slots and about 60 technology slots here. So it's going to take a lot of units if you were to go that route. Actually buying starships and scrapping them is the best way, or I say it's the best way. It's one of the ways of doing it. You can also find storage augmentations for your starship in crash freighters, and frigate expeditions will get you them as well from time to time. The other way of doing it is to, and I'm going to need to go into a different save for this. My current save is a permadeath save, so when you do a permadeath save you cannot change the difficulty settings as they are locked once you start the game. So I'm going to go into a different save now. So I've entered into a save, it's one of my expedition saves, expedition redos that are on currently, or reduxes that are on currently, and this is a normal difficulty. So if I go into my options, look, I've got the option to select difficulty here. And these are the survival settings. You can see my difficulty preset is on normal. If I go down here to where is it here, crafting and item settings, and go to purchases and I click free, then I go to apply difficulty changes. Now what I can do is my ship's there, it is a shuttle, it gives you a shuttle starship in this expedition. I go back to the starship outfitting, and in the bottom right hand corner we can go upgrade starship. And we can either select apply augmentation or purchase storage. Doesn't really matter. We'll go to apply augmentation, and then I can just apply all of them into the starship, just like so. And inventory size is increased. If we go back to it, keep applying the augmentation, we are max storage has been reached. So the max storage for our shuttle has been reached here. As you can see, it's not as big as the Sentinel ship I have in my main permadeath save, but nonetheless, that is one way that you can max out all your storage in whatever starship you've got. And then if we want to change it back, we can. We just go back into difficulty, go back down to purchases, make them standard again, apply difficulty changes. Now, of course, not everybody will want to do this. Some people will just want to play the game and get their storage how the game sort of progresses it through, or through finding different things like crash freighters or doing frigate missions, etc. But it's here, it's an option in the game for you to use if you want to, if you just want to go and grab all your storage before your starship. It is an option for you to do so. Now if I go back into that difficulty, go back to purchases and go to free, apply the difficulty changes. If we head to the multi-tool station here on the second or the first floor, in England it's the first floor, in America it's the second floor. With the multi-tool upgrade station, with my multi-tool, I can go into here as well, and I can install my expansion slots into my multi-tool, but it's already max reached. So is there another multi-tool here? There is, so I should be able to grab this for nothing because purchases of 3. Here's a B-class, let's just buy it. I've got the units anyway, I think, I'm not sure. And then we can go into the multi-tool upgrade station. And I want to install the slot. Again, you can choose whichever one you want, but I can just apply any which ones I like. And now my multi-tool is at max technology slots there as well. So it's got much more than the pistol I had in the start of the expedition. And just to have a look, it wasn't a pistol, it actually was a C-class rifle, but it's pretty terrible. So yeah, that's the way to get those for free. Now, multi-tool expansion slots can be found the same way that storage augmentations can be found, either through crash freighters. I found them on there. You can get them from frigate expeditions as well, and you get them from other places, including, by the way, if we go to the missions agent here, the mission agent is right here. They will also have rewards like, okay, so it's not, they've not got one here, but they normally, or can have, multi-tool expansion slots and storage augmentations from time to time here, including in the Nexus. The Nexus missions will also give you some units and or Quicksilver with some other rewards, including multi-tool expansion slots and some storage augmentations. So there's a lot of ways there to actually find those expansion slots if you want to do it the normal way. So another way for getting multi-tool expansion slots is actually to scrap multi-tools that you collect or find. So if we go onto the left hand side of the anomaly here and we go into this little portal or whatever it's called, we can head up to this location where there is the Multitool scrapping station. These are not in space stations, they are only in the anomaly. So I've got a couple here I want to scrap. Let's pick this one. This is it an A class? It's a B class one that I found. It's pretty terrible. Let's see if we can get a Multitool expansion slot out of this as we scrap it. It's worth 1.65 million or something, 1.065. We'll claim that scrap and see what we get. We get some upgrades, B class, which we can sell for nanites as well. But it doesn't look like I got a expansion slot out of that one. We got one there, but I might have already had that one. I'm not sure. Let's scrap the other one and see what this one is first before I do that. It's an A class that I want to scrap, so we'll scrap this one. We'll get 1.185, so more than the B class rifle there because it's an A class, but not a lot more. We did get a Multitool expansion slot there, so that came up on the right hand side there. So that's another way of doing it if you want to do it the sort of normal way, if you like. I don't know, the way the game suggests you can do it. I've really got to sort out my inventory. I've got so much stuff in here. But anyway, that is how you can get augmentation, storage augmentation for your Starship, Multitool expansion slots for your Multitool, and how you can get them for free as long as you're not on permadeath mode. So there you go, guys. Hopefully you've enjoyed this video. Hopefully it's given you some sort of value, and hopefully it's helped you out. If it has, please give the video a like. Subscribe for more No Man's Sky stuff, more No Man's Sky content. There's also other content coming to the channel as well. I'm currently doing a playthrough of Valheim, if you're interested in that, and other computer games, video games will be making their way to the channel. Thanks very much, guys. Take care. Hopefully I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.